Yep.
And, you know, my clients that know me or that are on this app, they know I come from a place of love and patience for the first 3 appointments. Once you show me that you cannot adhere to the program is when I start talking like this. And it's still out of love because I want to see you do better. I don't want to see you crying and complaining that you feel like you're insecure and that your edges and you can't go outside because you feel like your hairline is thin. Like, it breaks my heart to know that there's some women who feel like they cannot wear their hair because they're not in love with their hair because they're so attached to covering it and not caring about it. Y'all have to do better. Y'all, I really, for this year, I want more women to focus on actually cleaning their scalp. And if I see another video about co-washing, I'm going to lose my mind. Co-washing was the reason why y'all thought Deeper Curl was making everybody's hair fall out. I'm just going to be the person to say it. A lot of y'all were like, Deeper Curl this and Deeper Curl that, my hair shedding. Because half of y'all don't shampoo your scalps. Right. And it sends your hair into a shedding phase. There are 3 phases of hair growth, and that's one of the main things that'll do it. So the things that I need us to take away from this talk: get a better detangler, shampoo your hair more frequently, take your vitamins, a lot of them, especially around your menstrual, and definitely stop using so much goddamn oil. Get it off first, and then you can put some more on, since y'all are so obsessed with oiling your scalps. Bye, Merry Christmas.
Oh my gosh! She's bald! She's bald and she's torturing people who have hair!
So
I gotta go back and see that. That went past me way too quick. Hold on. The fuck was that shit?
She's bald.
Just in case you can't see, let me read to you what the caption says. Me wondering why my hair was thinning, breaking off for months, only to find out it was because I was using Mielle product. Wow. Wow.
She's bald and she's torturing people who have hair.
So this is a picture of me.
Oh, you know what she's saying?
Wait a minute. Sending me this picture.
Wait a minute. Hold on, Danielle or Diane or whatever your name is. Annie. Sorry, Annie. What she's talking about when she says she's bald and she's torturing women who have hair, look at the owner, how bald she is. Just because she light skinned with a certain grade of hair does not qualify her to make hair products. Look at her hair. That woman is bald-headed. And the woman that's about to speak is also bald-headed in the front too. I mean, we got other issues going on, but she's saying she's bald and she's torturing women who have hair. She says she made hair products so everybody else would look bald-headed like her. That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
This is what my hair actually is. This luscious 3C, 3B hair.
What?
And when I tell you, for the life of me, I cannot get a curl or... first of all, let's talk about the fact that I literally have...
But can we talk about what you... This is the thing that I don't understand. These women chose a pomegranate, rosemary, and a rosemary mint shampoo. Do they even know what those things are and what they do to the hair? And why you use them and when you use them and how to use them? Because, like, for instance, I would never use a rosemary mint shampoo on my hair. I would put a rosemary mint shampoo on my scalp, and I would scrub my scalp with that shampoo and then rinse it off and then follow it with a moisturizing shampoo. But that's because I use products that come with some type of recommendation with a consultation and some sort of information. Here we go with that 3C, 3B shit. What she's saying is her hair wasn't nappy like mine. But I remember the same pastor who was smart enough to give me a license without an expiration date, he used to always say, women be in love with these niggas with this good hair, but them niggas with the good hair be bald-headed first. I know Aaron, I know Tony, you remember he said that shit? He said, because they were all dark-skinned. Aaron, Tony, and Michael May, they was all dark-skinned, and they was commiserating on how much women love light-skinned men with good hair. I'll be sure in them. And he was like, women love them niggas with them good hair, but them niggas with them good hair be bald-headed early. You can't listen. You can't put everything on everything. I'm not blaming the product and I'm not blaming the people. I'm just looking at it from all sides. That does make a difference too. Her first hair picture is colored. Her second hair picture is dark. And her second hair, I mean, she's saying that the problem is her hair is lifeless, but she's bald-headed all in the front and on the edges. So that didn't come from the product. That was already the way it was. How could you expect a rosemary mint shampoo to maintain your curl? Rosemary is a very strong herb. If you knew anything about magic, you would know that. You don't just use rosemary for everything. You put rosemary on gamey meat to bring down the flavor. I got some lamb right now. I'm about to throw some rosemary on top of to balance out the flavor. I mean, that's why you go to a hairdresser and you buy products that are recommended by, even your hairdresser might recommend some over-the-counters. When did her hair become black? Raging, that's what you're smart enough to see. She didn't go from auburn colored hair to black hair because of the product, did it? Did that reverse her hair color too? Did it add the crow's feet and the dark circles around her eyes? I mean, did it unarch her eyebrows? I mean, we're obviously talking about a whole lot more going on than just a hair product. And it's been some time. That's what my point is saying all of that. That wasn't just to throw shade at the fact that she's aging horribly and the fact that a lot of times light-skinned women do, because you don't have that melanin. Shout outs to the melanin, baby. But these pictures weren't taken 2 weeks apart. I mean, come on, let's be real. Thank you, Rachel Cajun, for noticing that.
None. Okay, so just to give you a side-by-side, I'm not delusional when it comes to this.
I guarantee you the little girl behind her head is grown. I bet you went to that little girl's college graduation last weekend. She done pulled out an old picture from the good old times, the one she showed all her boyfriends, her new boyfriend, so they could see how she used to be fine. Oh my God. Playing chemist in their head. You can't do that. Grown and moved on with her own family. Right. You talking about at least 5 years. We're not talking, I mean, Ragin made the most apparent point. The woman's hair in the picture she's showing us is a completely different color from root to tip. It's none of her hair is that color. I mean, it's the smear campaign for me. I guess we'll find out.
I didn't even realize this until yesterday, that there were so many of us who are suffering, not just adults, children who are irritated scalp, bald spots, okay, like irreversible damage to the hair. Yeah.
To see all of these videos about Mielle's products and
but who's putting this shit in their kids' hair? I want to talk to you because I realized I was dating this man. I realized he was way too ghetto for me when his brother's girlfriend, he was too close to ghetto behavior. His brother's girlfriend put a weave in her 1-year-old's hair. And I was like, nah, y'all too ghetto for me. I got to ease on down the road. I gotta keep on walking. I ain't talking to you anymore. I couldn't do that. They're the type of niggas that'll steal noodles at your house. This woman put weave in her daughter's hair. The girl she couldn't even talk. The baby couldn't even speak yet. Who is putting Mielle products? I mean, rosemary mint is not a product for a child's hair. That's a treatment type of situation. When you start adding herbs to hair products, those are treatments. You're treating something. Those aren't generic uses. You don't generically put rosemary in your hair. You don't generically put mint in your hair. I would even say pomegranate too, because I feel like pomegranate could be a little bit stripping. It could be a little bit caustic. So I would never put nothing with that shit. For my daughter, she uses a completely separate shampoo and conditioner than I do. Completely separate shampoo and conditioner than I do. It's a very mild formula. It's simple. It goes in and it comes out. But why would you be putting, what's up, Michelle? You're right on time. Why would you be putting, they are repeating the same script from the lawyer. It is the same exact thing. That's why I feel like it might be a little bit of a smear campaign. Because what baby is not bald? What baby is not bald? Name me a baby that's under 2 that don't got some, that hair, black baby I'm talking about, whose hair doesn't have some weird cowlicks and parts and places where no matter how you comb it, it's still gonna grow this way, and a whole fucking bald spot. That's how babies and black babies and black women have always been too hard on black babies' hair. Black women have always been too hard on black babies' hair. That's why black women grow up and look like this.